Alu,
again.
what is our second main topic today?
Main topic number 2 comes to us from Matt, who says, wow, no action, but Andor Episode 9 is intense every single second that it's sometimes hard to even breathe. We find out how truly evil this labor camp really is. I can't wait for the last arc, and I love how every second reinforces how evil and Nazi-like the Empire is, like George Lucas wanted them to be made out to be. And Nazi, like the Empire, is like George Lucas wanted... Oh, it's just a...
Yeah.
Yeah, so John, you're a huge fan of Andor.
There. Listen, it's the same thing. It's kind of like House of the Dragon with Andor. Every week, I keep waiting for a week episode. I just keep waiting for one of the episodes a week. Now, maybe they did have one, which I think the weakest episode for Andor has been episode 1. But that's part of the reason why they released the first couple together, the first 3 together, right? So you went right through the first one for just all set up. Then you got into the meat of it and it felt great. But they have not taken their foot off the gas since. We left off last week with Andor in prison. So, okay, there you go. You're in prison now, starting of a new arc. And you know what? I love the way you just put that in your message. No action and nonstop thrilling. There's no action, but it never ceases to be thrilling. Every scene, you're holding your breath as every movement and word is uttered. And I just continue to be it does remind me a lot of House of the Dragon, because most of the House of the Dragon also, no action, nothing going on, but constantly thrilling. Something that I kind of wish Rings of Power was, but it just completely delivered on that. And everything from the prison stuff all the way to the stuff with Mon Mothma. There's a revelation made. There's a character revelation made. It's just absolutely phenomenal. I loved this episode, and it's setting up kind of the conclusion to this little mini arc next week, which again is going to be incredible. So I have absolutely loved it. Cannot wait for us to talk about this in a full open spoiler discussion a little bit later today at 3. Anyway, Rob, you saw this episode. What did you think of it?
Dude, I mean, this show never ceases to actually, it's funny. When I say it blows my mind, what really blows my mind is how it's taken Star Wars into a totally different realm. I mean, I don't think I can think of Star Wars the same way. I never thought that would happen. This episode, man, there are things in it, even quiet moments, like the senators turning off their lights when Mon Mothma was speaking and just like giving up there. Like, I don't want to listen to this chick. Then you've got Ilsa She-Wolf of the...
don't go too much into it. But
all right. But then you've got Ilsa She-Wolf of the SS. This character...
It's becoming her show.
I mean, my God, does it show that women are just as capable of becoming evil fascists as anybody else. And I am so there for it.
Broken.
I mean, her performance, she is so fearsome. She's easily becoming one of the great, scary Imperial officers we've ever seen. And I'm so there for it. But I'll tell you something. The thing that really, they are not shying away from the horror of what the Empire can do to people.
Right.
Whether it's torture. I mean, we find out that they're straight up running concentration camps. I mean, I'm just blown away.
Without going into details, when we first arrived at that prison, other than the welcome they got given by the warden with the instant little shocks, okay, so behave yourself and you avoid this. It didn't look like, as far as prisons go, this doesn't look half bad. But then you get more into it, and you're like, oh my God, it's bad. We
found out that it doesn't matter. I mean, it's the most horrific, take whatever dystopian sci-fi or World War II war film. I mean, this is horrific. The thing that most shocks me is that Disney allowed this to get made.
Yeah.
I cannot believe how adult, how bleak, how scary, and how just engaging this is. I mean, for all of the things that people have talked about since Disney took over Star Wars, this alone, in my mind, makes it worthwhile. And the fact that it leads up to Rogue One just makes Rogue One... I really hope that they make a director's cut of Rogue One to end this, like when it's over at the end of 2 years. Put everything, put that TIE fighter scene in, whatever they cut out of Rogue One when they said, this movie's too dark, we have to reshoot it and make it, put it all back in and give us a 3-hour presentation of Rogue One, because man, this series, I'm blown away.
Chris, you had a chance to watch Andor episode 9. What did you think of it?
Whew, this is an intense episode. This is great. And you see so many Imperial tactics that are unnerving in this one, which is really, really great. I mean, just the way they will, kind of nonchalantly talk about how they're going to approach certain things is bone chilling. Andy Serkis is incredible.
Yeah, like last week I thought, okay, that's nice. They slid Andy Serkis in there. Okay, that was cool. But no, in this episode, you're like, oh my God, he's so good.
It's one of those moments of, oh, this is why we have someone with this caliber. Okay,
Right.
all right, I see you. Really, really, really great stuff there. All of our, I don't want to spoil anything, so I don't want to even say who else is in this episode, but really, really good stuff. This was on the edge of my seat kind of episode stuff.
But who knew that this was a Supreme Leader Snoke origin story?
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Man.
From the prisons of the Imperial cells to Supreme Leader of the first. Anyway, I thought it looked incredible. Guys, what did you think about the new episode of Andor? Whatever you thought, leave it below. But make sure you also come back and join us at 3 o'clock when we can talk about it in a more open format. Hope to see you guys there. So what are your thoughts on it? Jump down to the comment section below and leave those thoughts there. Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless starting at just $15 a month. And now for the plot twist. I'm just kidding. There isn't one. Mint Mobile just has premium wireless from $15 a month. There's no trapping you into a 2-year contract or opening the bill to find all these crazy fees. There's no luring you in with free subscriptions to streaming services that you'll forget to cancel and be charged full price for. With my old wireless provider, every month when I opened the bill, it was like playing roulette. I never knew how big the bill was going to be, and it always seemed to get bigger. With Mint Mobile, it's totally different. I know exactly how little I'm paying every month, and there's never any surprises. Mint Mobile gives you the best rate whether you're buying for one or a family. And at Mint Mobile, families start at just 2 lines. All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. And guys, you get to use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. So transferring over couldn't be easier. So to get premium wireless from just $15 a month and no unexpected plot twists, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. You'll make your wallet very happy at mintmobile.com/Campea.